Said action. Hey, Brad, come on, man.
Oh yeah. What were we talking about again today?
Distractions. Come on.
Yes. Distractions. This little gang. Let's talk about it. Tip of the day. Distractions. The number one dream killer of anyone and everyone that wants to be in the music industry, in art professionally, making a living, business professional, dream chasers everywhere. Distractions will kill every part of it. Now, let me start by telling you a little story about how I got basically, I'd say about 7 years of my life stolen from me through distractions. It was because when I really, really wanted to be in music, when I was serving tables, I served tables at Red Robin, at P.F. Chang's, this little place called Sweet Oregon Grill. It's just like this down home kind of spot in the middle of nowhere. I served tables for almost 10 years, bartended, bus tables, hosted, all this stuff, right? And I constantly was like, yo, I don't belong here. I should be making music right now, right? And it was just like 1 year would go by, and then the next year would go by, and then the next year would go by, and I would constantly be making music on the side. And I kept wondering, like, why am I not making music? Like, why am I not doing this? Like, this is my dream. I want to make this a career. I want to make a living making music. But I realized, like, now, and obviously hindsight's always 2020, looking back, I was distracted. I was smoking weed like crazy. I was such a pothead, like I was smoking all the time. And it doesn't seem like, oh, well, you're in music, you could smoke weed, right? But I was trying to be a music producer, composer, engineer, someone running the boards, mixing, mastering records, recording artists. Like, that takes so much focus and so much commitment and so little distractions. I was smoking weed every day. I was like, I'd get off work. I was so tired. I was tired. It's what I always told myself. I'd have some drinks at the bar, and then I'd be smoking some weed, and then I'd be going to the parties. I'd be staying up late, and then I just wash and repeat, right? It was like wake up, do my job I didn't want to do, and dream about making music for a living. I was so distracted. And nowadays, it's like everyone's distracted. They got, they're addicted to their phones. They're addicted to looking at it every second. They want the dopamine squirt. They're addicted to masturbation. They got a sex addiction. If you got those problems, man, those are real problems. You're freaking out, just jerking off everywhere you go. You can't stop touching yourself. It's weird, man. You got to get that under control. Same thing with your phone. It's like the same idea. It's like, yo, I got to look at it. Oh my God, did I check my email again? Oh my God, did I get oh my God, someone liked my TikTok. Ha! Ha! They think it's funny. I got 1,000 views on that one. We're so distracted. I constantly look at my phone and I'm like, why am I looking at my phone? I'm just addicted to it. It's like literally reflex. Like muscle memory, right? Like I'm checking the time or something. I'm not checking the time. I'm just looking at my phone. So now what I do, and to give you this tip, because now I've taken you this far, talked about sex addiction and masturbation and everything. This is one big thing that I would do in the studio, and what I have been doing for the last few years is I do 90-minute sprints on my music. So I got to mix a record, right? Or I got to, produce something, or I got to start writing on a show or composing for a commercial, etc. What I'll do is I'll take my phone and I will put it in airplane mode, and I'll put a timer on it, and I'll put it like so nobody can get a hold of me, like straight up. And then I'll take it and I'll put it like across the room, right? And when that timer goes off, I know I'm done, but I don't even think about it. I'm like, I got 90 minutes. Go. No distractions whatsoever. I put a sign on the door if I have to, like, do not distract me. I am working, right? Do not call me, talk to me, knock on the door, be quiet, etc. I want uninterrupted time for 90 minutes to do a sprint on my music, on anything I'm doing. Maybe I'm doing sales calls. Maybe I'm going through and finishing a proposal for a client. But that is so effective, and I try to get to 3 of those a day. If I can get 3 of those done a day, I'm more effective than the top CEOs in the world. And that's the truth, because people are so distracted nowadays. They're literally ding, ding, ding. They're pinging from Twitter to TikTok to Instagram to emails to people texting them. They feel like everything is so urgent, but we love that urgency because it makes us feel important. And if we feel important, we keep going back to it because it gives us dopamine release, right? So This is distractions. It's the power of it. It's just as addictive as anything else. Cocaine, sugar, alcohol, smoking weed. I don't know if weed's addictive or anything, but it's a lifestyle thing. It's like you get distracted, you're going to give up your dreams. Now look at your phone, put time limits on yourself. Like I could be on my phone for an hour and a half a day, right? Most people are going to find that they're on their phone for 4 to 8 hours a day. That's crazy to me. Think about 4 to 8 hours of your time if you just did a 90-minute sprint. That's an hour and a half. Now think about that times 2. That's 3 hours. Now do a third one and you got 4.5 hours. If you put that focus time into your work, you could have records done, you could have releases done, you could have marketing done, you could have publishing deals, distribution deals. By this time next year, you could be in a completely different place and you could be making your dreams happen. So distractions, stay away from them. Fight them with everything you have, push them into very small corners, and you will succeed at your music industry. Now, if this was helpful to you, hopefully this is. That's why I do these. I really want to help. I know some of these I'm like cussing in them. I know sometimes I'm like angry. I'm talking shit, and you're like, man, this guy's an idiot. He's a jerk. He's whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Feel that way about me. I'm cool with that. But if any of these are helping you in any sense, please think about going further, working with Radium, so we can get you better results than you just passively watching these things. Click the link in the description. Join our Beat Gang today. Stop hesitating. I'm getting people results right away. $30 a month, $250 for a full year of access to my network, Instagram engagement groups, Zoom calls every week on music business, helping you set up your music business, sync licensing opportunities, pitching placements for labels, for big projects, and me constantly getting on your ass. That's the tip of the day, almost every day. Hope you enjoyed it.